Warning: Honor Roll is a tabletop role-playing game that may include elements of bullying, human experimentation, mind control, violence, and possible death. Viewer discretion is advised. Howdy, Illington, and welcome back to the Honor Roll. It is great to have you. Sorry about the peanut gallery behind you, but they're a little excited because this might be the penultimate episode, and the Hogs are in the playoffs, baby. Let's go!
Peanut episode.
All right, y'all. If y'all look above, you can see that we are playing these South Lake Dragons tonight, who are 9-1, and we are going to need your help, your sub sandwiches, your bits today to take the Dragons down. So every time you donate sub, you will get points on the board. Will help us continue this. Now, the way we're doing it this way, this could be our second to last episode. If we lose, next week is our last episode. But if we win, then we push it a week. And if we win again, then we push it a week. We win again, we push it a week, and then we can win state, and then we get an extra 4 episodes to y'all. An extra 4 episodes of Honor Roll. And look above me, South Lake has already taken an early lead, 10-0. Let's see if we can get some sub sandwiches out there. As always, do it just little by little. Y'all have done great. Y'all haven't started a hype train yet, and that's what we like to see, because as you know, Mr. Joe does not like hype trains. We do not want hype trains out here. We don't need any type of hype train going on. Okay, just keep all your hype and all your trains at home. All right, now, if you donate 300 bits, you will also be able to give an adversity token to one of the wonderful, wonderful cast members. We'll get to them in just one second. We have a couple announcements. If you didn't see, but I'll tell you now in the beginning, we had the player apps that are opening up on the 11th. Now, all of my players, with the exception, I think, of no, you think even Floyd had to do it, had to fill out that application to be on this show. So if you're out there and you think that you might have what it takes to have the energy, to have the I hate my cast, to make the honor roll, then, use that. I personally, that's where I came on last year. I filled out the player application, and through just a couple different things, I applied for GM, and now I'm sitting in this seat. So it's very possible that you could be sitting in this seat or one of these other seats right here with this beautiful cast. Like, you could be one of these amazing players if you fill out the player app that comes out on the 11th. Yes, you out there, you could be in one of these seats. We have new productions coming up. We have the second season of Honor Roll. We have the third season of Stay Alive. We have so many things happening, and we just got done going through all the GM applications, so we have maybe even more productions coming. So please tell everyone you know to fill out that player application. Please take a chance in this community. We will not let you down. Also on the 28th is when we're going to start the Streamathon. If you want to know more about the Streamathon, join our Discord. The faculty will give you a link in the chat, and you'll be able to catch up on the Streamathon. All right. Now, if you've been here, you know that, oh my God, y'all stop with the hype train. This is not cool.
Not trains.
It's already level 5. No, everybody chill out. No more subs. No more subs. No more nothing.
We need trains.
We don't need any trains. Everybody get out of here with that. All right, I will put you all in detention. Anyone that's... Stop it! All right,
this is where the cool kids will go.
All right, look, Tech. If you know you here, you can give 5 subs, and you can actually give something back to the. You can get something back for your 5 subs, right? So if you're getting 5 sub sandwiches to the team tonight, then Tucker will actually tech up your life. So you'll be able to tech up your life with Tucker. That's right. You're going to see it in the chat right now. They're going to tell you what that is. But if you donate 5 sub sandwiches, then Tucker will, he'll get something that I guess will improve your life. That's a current technology here in 1996. Guys, thank you for, we got some tokens going around now. James, +5 to all players. Wow.
What?
Yeah. What? Dylan?
What? The villain has turned heel to become the face.
To all players, that means not me. I don't like that. I don't like where this is going.
Huzzah!
Stabos.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 to Tucker from Deej. All right. 1 to Mary from Mindy. There we go. And 1 to Mary from Jammy. I almost read that backwards. I was like, wait. And
don't you tease us.
Hey, so give a shout out to Jammy, who played the wonderful Stephanie / Celine, who please catch up on the episodes before, because here come spoilers. Who unfortunately left last game. But, you know. What? I have to say it that way because of spoilers.
Yeah, okay.
Spoilers, they're watching.
Hey, y'all stop that hype train. We had a level 10 last time, and I had to drop secret videos, all right? So no more of that.
Level 10, level 12, I take
no more of that.
You could have dropped more of that.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cow, that's what I call music.
I don't have any. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll make this deal with you. If we break the record that we set, I will do a volume 2 of Wow or Holy Cow. That's what I call music. All right. If y'all liked it enough, get us, break it in, and we'll do a Holy Cow volume 2, because that took a lot of work. Believe me, it took a lot of work, but it was funny. All right.
Holy cow.
I think that's it with announcements. Let me make sure. Oh, obviously, you saw in the beginning of the morning announcements. Don't forget the Become Legend is coming back this week on Tuesday. So make sure that you tune in and rise. And no more Art with Heart right now. They're on a season break, so that won't be happening Sunday. But if you had anything to do with the charity, we're also having an event where we're doing the giveaway tomorrow. So check that out in the Discord. And without further ado, now that we're done with all those, without further ado, let's go back to where we were last week, where we ended.
Alrighty.
We ended after Celine closed the door and held the door as you ran from Amy's underground bunker that was located beneath the Hilltop Club. You got in a fight with some of the clones. Dylan arrived and then disappeared promptly afterwards. You believe that the Hilltop Club was set on fire, and you heard several, and then, of course, the bunker under the Hilltop Club was, of course, blown up from the inside, self-destructed. Of course, Celine sacrificing herself, shutting the door, and keeping the explosion from killing mostly all of you, as it would have backdrafted straight out, or I don't know the correct term. I say backdraft, it's the 90s thing. Backdrafted out of the backdraft out of the tunnel there, and would have consumed you all. As after that happened, we're going to pick up right there. You immediately start to hear sirens in the distance, and it's just you four in the woods outside a shaft, like a tunnel that was covered by like a metal grate. And now it just has that door that last episode you felt, and it was still hot, and it's still hot to this moment.
We gotta go. I just turn around and I start going.
Come on, Tucker, come on. But where are we gonna go?
Out of
We
here.
just gotta get away from here.
I mean, Tuck has a good point. Where are we gonna go?
Anywhere else.
Let's go.
Anywhere else. Come on, Tucker.
Probably have to get you home, actually.
I grab him by the hand if he lets me. Come on, let's just go.
Okay, and I'll start walking back.
As we're walking, I say, Tucker, tell me about how the computers in the lab work.
They were pretty advanced. There was a lot of, with the key cards, and there was also, some bio scanners for like your fingerprints. But they seem to have a lot of stuff.
I meant the ones at school, but
Oh,
thanks so much for keeping an eye open.
yeah. I mean, the ones at school are pretty basic. You know, you just gotta log on and just disable the firewall software, and then it's just like a normal computer.
And we walk, and I just kind of let Tucker talk as much as he needs to.
Okay, where are y'all all walking together somewhere, or are you going separate ways? Because your individual houses are going to be separate ways once you get into town from the state park.
I'm just trying to get Tucker home first, so
Same.
yeah, I guess whatever the closest, I guess, direction house or whatever would be closest to his, or if it's in that direction, I don't know. I'm going that way.
Okay.
Get him home first.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you and Tucker live in the same, like I said, the same area. But the other two, Nix lives like kind of in the middle of town in an apartment complex. And then Mary lives just in the neighborhood you used to live in that's closer to y'all. So you would pass Mary's house and Nix's house to get to Tucker and Tin's. So, yeah, you could like just split off and then you two could go home.
Yeah.
Okay. It does look like we have a couple more tokens. We have another one to Mary from KJ. We have one to Tucker from Evil Dead. Hey, good to see you in class, Evil Dead. All right, now.
Best of evils.
One to 10 from Deej. All right, I'll take that. And the hype train was complete at a level 5, so you all get 5 more tokens. One. Hey, don't forget, 5 sub sandwiches, and you can get your very own Tech Up with Tuck. It looks like we already got 2 people that are coming to do it, so that's good. Oh, I might be a little hot. We're gonna drop that down. Hopefully that's better. I turned up my mic volume when I was singing some songs earlier. I was recording some stuff. You know how it is.
For what?
You want to give us a sample?
Yeah, can you give us like a whole 2-minute sample?
All right.
A little yodel. Can you give us a little yodel, sir?
Like
So we'll go with as everyone kind of goes home, and I guess, are you just dropping Tucker off 10 as well? Okay.
So you're just trying to make sure he gets there, hopefully before his dad, who wasn't a clone and wasn't at the store. Hopefully we can get him home and not be in trouble.
Okay. So yeah, you get him home. Everybody kind of goes for the night, and it all depends on what you guys are willing to say, what you guys are willing to do, because you now have quite a bit of information, but it's information that, I don't know, you have to be careful with as well, because now you know, like I said, Amy is free. But before we get into all that, we're actually going to go home with Nyx tonight. So, Nyx?
Round chicken. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Dream.
Wait.
What is happening at Nyx's house?
You said just move on. We're moving on. we go to my apartment.
Yeah, we go home with you, Nyx. And what's your first thing when you get home? Are you gonna stop by the apartment like usual, or are you gonna go straight to your house now that you know that your mom's home?
I'm gonna go home since my mom is home.
Okay. So you walk straight by the apartment where Bill is, and you go straight to your apartment. You can kind of see that the TV's playing through the window and the lights on, so you assume your mom's still home.
All right, I'm gonna stand outside the door before going in and like mentally prepare myself, because right now I'm very much in the mindset of I don't want to talk to anyone, and she's obviously gonna want to talk. So,
okay.
And open the door and muster my best. Hey, Mom.
Once you walk in, you notice that your mom is like in the recliner, feet up, glass of wine in her right hand. It's just kind of like hanging off the recliner chair. She's kind of snoring, and there's even like a little bit of wine on the carpet.
Is the holy cow, that's what I call music, infomercial playing?
Yeah, it's on in the background.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like sneak around and see, does it look like she's been drooling, or like is she just...
No, she just looks like she's
out?
sleeping. I mean, it's hard to tell, really.
Okay.
She's not drooling, no. I mean...
She's not like out. Okay, no. I'm gonna kind of just shake her and be, Mom, did you want to go lay down in the bed?
What? Hello? Who?
Did you
We're arriving. Huh? Oh.
Did you want to go arrive in your actual bed instead of on the recliner?
Where have you been? What time is it? I was trying to wait up for you.
Oh, I was at the park with my friends.
Oh. How'd that go?
It went. It was a fiery experience.
Okay, well, keep your secrets. It's fine. She looks down at the stain. You clean that up, would you? And she like puts the feet down and starts to walk back. And she goes, "Oh, I'm leaving tomorrow. I've got a flight at 6 a.m. Okay, sweetie."
Okay.
And remember, as she's walking down the hallway to her room, she's like, "Remember what we talked about? Okay, I want you to have a job when I come back." She kind of, you hear the door shut.
Yup, I'll have one. And I'll go grab the Resolve from the pantry and start spraying the carpet.
Okay.
Cleaning up after Mom.
Spray the carpet. Doesn't really come up that well. I mean, it's just now it's just kind of pink instead of red. But, I mean, it just matches all the other stains on the carpet. So, you know.
All right. I'm going to go... After a few minutes, I'm going to go peek my head into her room and see if she's out.
Yeah, you slowly creak open the door to your mom's room. The light's off. You can hear the white noise of a fan blowing. She loves to have a fan on. It reminds her of the airplane. It makes it easier for her to sleep. So, you know, it's a big fan on her face, and she's looks like she's conked out.
Okay. I'm going to go pass out in bed, and by that I mean lay down in bed and stare at the ceiling and try and process everything that just happened and how we are going to still be able to hang out with Tucker when we no longer have our safety Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, yeah.
So as you go to your bedroom, you see that there is a small box and an unopened letter on your pillow.
I mean, I'm obviously going to go open the letter.
Okay. You open the letter. And read in the voice.
Nyx, I'm sorry that I had to leave, but it was the only way I could survive.
I wish that I could have said goodbye properly to you, but unfortunately, that was not in the cards. I fear I must go back to Amy. She's the only one that can heal me, and the only one that can keep giving me serums. Things wear off after a while. I don't know if your friends have noticed that yet. But you have to keep taking them. In this box, you'll find one of each color. I don't want to be with Amy. I want you guys to free me from her, and I promise if there's a moment where it's just me and her against y'all, I will fight for y'all. Please take these. Use them. Beat her. And be careful. Maybe we can still go to that dance. Check yes or no and put it back in my locker. Thank you. Dylan.
Damn it! I almost made it through the whole thing. Okay.
Those freaking like little finger things that you like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, those things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to open
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you see
the box. What's in the box? Sorry.
five like they're not full size syringes. They're just little small, almost look like tranquilizer darts that would have gone in the gun, more or less. But it's 5 different color of the like little cylinders. They don't have anything. There's no needles or anything attached to it. It's just little cylinders that you would take the tops off of, and it would have liquid in it. So you'd have to find your own syringes, essentially.
Okay. Okay. How late is it? What time is it?
Well, y'all are out there pretty late. I'd say it's probably like 8 or 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna call Mary's house because I would know for sure is home. She got home probably before me. Pick up the phone in the living room.
Okay. All right. And then you
Call
make
Mary.
a call. You're immediately gonna get an answer on the phone from Mary, and it's gonna be Mary's mom, and you know she's just there like hello.
Hi, this is Nix from school. Is Mary available?
Oh, Mary. Mary! Mary!
What? I'm listening to music.
You have phone call?
I have a phone call?
Yes!
From who?
I'm not your secretary!
I can't come down the stairs. I grabbed the phone from my mom. What?
Mary,
Is
it's
related
Nix.
to.
Oh, hi.
We need to meet up tomorrow. Can you meet me at Fort Dracula in the morning?
Yeah, do you know how to find it?
I think so.
Okay, just look at the trees. There's knife marks on the trees.
Is it like arrows?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Alright.
meet you. I'll meet you there in the morning.
All right. See you
Okay. See ya. Bye.
then. Bye. Mom, it was for studying. I'm going back to my room.
You need to eat!
I already ate. You already asked me this.
As you walk back up there. Okay, so that's planned. What did, let's go. Tucker, what did you do that evening?
I went into my room and only turned on one of my 4 lights, and I sat under it with the notebooks that the group gave me from Vic and just started doing everything I could possibly think of to break the ciphers and the codes.
Okay, what specifically are you trying to like, is there, I guess, like, so there's ones that are in gibberish and ones that are in like foreign languages, right? And which one do you think you'd go after first?
The gibberish ones, because those ones would be the harder.
Okay.
I feel like those are more important.
Okay. Yeah, so roll me like a brains roll, and we'll use your hacking for this since it's somewhat of a hacking. How many tokens do I have? I'm going to make it a...
Wait, where did you get that many tokens?
What, 7? I've had 7. I haven't gotten any this yet. I haven't gotten any today yet, all right? I don't want to hear nothing. That's 7 from last time. Y'all got
lightning
17.
strike
It's fine.
happened,
I know how to read.
and
And you
Stamos
have-
gets
I know how
all
numbers
these
work.
tokens.
and we have a +1 to
right.
Tucker from Evil Dead. So you know. Jeez. All right, so I'm gonna add 7, most likely to whatever this is to make this roll really hard. So let's see here.
Dang.
Ooh, that is a natural 19, which means that it's going to be a 26. I'm using all my tokens because I don't want to give
Please
this one.
explode. Please, please, please explode.
Okay, wait, how many tokens do I have now? Okay, so I have
More than
Oh, +1 to everyone. That includes me from TX Bag. Thank you,
Stop
TX
it.
Bag. So now I have 1 again.
It's okay. It evens the playing fields and stay. Actually, no, it doesn't, because there's more of us than there are of Stamos.
Yeah, exactly.
and
Somebody help me.
there is
Somebody
strength
help
in
me.
numbers.
Somebody help me.
wait, I have to do math.
Can
Hold
you
on.
help
What do I need to
me?
get?
You need to get a
27.
26. You have 15 tokens. So you need to roll an 11.
Explode.
Who explode?
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
I,
I'm gonna choose to not
Islands.
burn my tokens on this.
okay.
So I did get a 14 though.
Okay. So with the 14,
Set it on
um,
fire. Oh no.
yeah, you look at it, and I mean, it just looks like the most bunch of gibberish you've ever seen. There's uppercase letters and lowercase next to each other. There's numbers and symbols next to each other. There seems to be no real space for words. There seems to be no like sentence organization. It almost just looks like you imagine matrix code just in a bunch of different symbols, on the paper.
I probably at some point I would get really frustrated, and I would throw the notebooks across my room and just start like chucking some stuff around my room as tears start to stream down my face, and I pick up the walkie-talkie and I flip the walkie-talkie to mine and Celine's secret channel.
Okay.
And I just over it, I just say, "Hey, Stephanie or Celine, I don't know if you're out there, but I just want to say you are my bestest friend, and I'm always here. If you need me, you can just come back. Out." And then I would just collapse on my bed for the rest of the night.
Collapse on your bed. Hold the walkie-talkie. For once in a while, you check to see if there's any response. Constantly clicking off, making sure you're on the right channel. But until you fall asleep, you get no response. Sorry, the thunder here is scaring me. 10. What was your night like?
I'd like to go home.
Mm-hmm.
And where's my dad at?
When you get there, your dad's sitting in the chair watching TV. Your mom's already in bed.
He has an office, right?
Yeah, he has like not like a office in like a study with like books and stuff, but he has like a little room with like a desk and stuff in it. Yeah, that like he does like your mom and him both do like accountant work and different things at.
It has like a door to the
Yes,
room.
yeah, it's a separate room, right?
Okay.
In your previous like memory, that the
that
office
was my-
that was Gwen's room.
Right.
Yeah, and that's where his office is.
I'm also imagining that we probably look like shit too,
Oh yeah.
because we were in like fight, like clothes ripped, that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. So I'll just kind of come in, just kind of like standing like that, and then like look over and be like, "Hey, Dad, can I talk to you in your office real quick?" And then I'll just start walking over to his
Okay.
office.
Just kind of look up and go, sure, son. All right. Can't talk here. So he's like, kind of doesn't want to get out of the recliner.
Yeah, I guess we could talk here. And I'll just go and turn off the TV.
Well, hey, I was watching that.
Just sort of stand in front of it, and I'll be like,
I was gonna order. It was Holy Cow. That's what I call music.
yeah, it's like honestly the best CD. But Dad, we can't talk about that right now.
Okay, what's going on?
I need you to tell me about Double Dolly.
Tell you about Double Dolly?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
that you've been like giving them money and that they're doing weird stuff. You and like the Hilltop Club and all of it.
I don't know anything about that. I mean, Double Dolly's one of the, we work with them a lot at the Hilltop and, you know, through the city. I mean, you know, me being mayor, they do a lot of public service for us. They handle a lot of our, you know, like, medical procedures and stuff that we need that, you know, we don't have here.
Dad, look, I know you're like trying to keep people safe. I don't know if you've been like memory life or whatever, like other people, but like this is serious. I like show him like that, like my shirt's been ripped, that's a little bit of burned and stuff. He's like, there's something going on in Hillington and everyone's ignoring it. And somehow you're involved and you're not telling me shit.
Whoa, now, we don't use that type of language around here. Don't make me wake up your mother, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry I said the shit word, but Dad, I'm not making this up. I'd like to make my eyes glow green so that he can look at it.
Okay, now, give me I want to use something that you're good at, a brawn roll, okay?
Yeah.
To kind of, basically you're going to use your strength to try to call this up, like this bubbling in you, something that you haven't really had control over, and last time you tried to use it just went out of control, if you remember. So, it's going to be a pretty tall roll. We're going to say a 22.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I rolled a 17, so I don't have to use that many tokens.
Okay.
What is it I have to roll again? Sorry, 22?
Yeah, so 5 tokens.
Yeah, math!
All right.
Yeah, so you use 5 tokens to succeed.
So, your eyes instantly like kind of get that star web. Now, as it starts to take control, are you going to try to calm it back down or just go into it? Okay.
I mean, I want him to look and see that my eyes are glowing and then try to control it.
But to call that power and then like I said, and then to quell it without using it, so you're gonna have to roll again. Yeah, you're gonna have to roll it again. Same thing, 22. So if you don't get this 22, then you're gonna travel. Basically.
Okay. Oh boy. Well, looks like someone's going on a trip.
So right there in front of your dad,
I got 4,
so he's kind of looking at you like, what's going on? And then you instantly travel. Now, this time when you travel, the same thing. Everything starts to shake, and then you realize that when you land where you're at, you're back in like junior high-ish, but you're at a park and you're with your sister, Gwen, because that was like the last memory you had when you were thinking about The Office.
Gwen!
What?
You're here. Hey,
she's like in a sandbox, like playing. You know, you're like 12. She's like 8.
What do I remember about this memory?
It's nothing in particular has really jumped out at you yet. If you spend some time to look around, you'll notice that where the memory kind of ends on the edges, where it turns into like a black cloud, you're in the city park, somewhere you went frequently with Gwen. Your dad would always take y'all there because the park was right next to the town meeting hall, like town hall. So he would always let y'all play in the park while he was like, you know, at work and stuff. And he could keep an eye on you from his office. You look up quick to see where you can usually see him through his office. And it's just like the memory's too hazy. Like you can't see in the window where you usually see him.
Hey, Gwen.
What?
You want to play a game? I know I don't usually play with you, but
last time we played a game, you hit me in the forehead.
This is a different game. That was funny, but it's not. This is a different game. This is a different game.
But you said that last time, and then you just hit me in the forehead again.
I hold up my pinky. My pinky promise.
She puts her little pinky, it's about half the size in yours, and it can barely wrap around yours, and she says, okay, you better not be lying.
I'm not. Let's play like secret agent, okay?
Okay.
So like, let's say there's like bad guys that are gonna like come and like, kidnap me. I'm gonna put like a note for you in our special place so that like you can know where to go and where to rescue me. Okay. So like where should we put our secret note? Like at our house or like somewhere?
Wait.
Yeah, let's like do that.
I don't get the game. You feel a very big pain in your chest right now, 10. Like, what do you mean? Like, we write a note? Who's the note for? You feel the pain again.
It's for you. And you write the note for me. I write the note for you, so that we can.
The pain
it's
again.
Kind of like hide and seek, but with clues.
Pain again, and she's like, okay. Well, if it's a secret, you can't look. And okay. I'll write it in the sand. And she starts to like scribble in the sand.
Let's write it in paper.
Well, I don't have paper. You start to feel that pain again. I need you to roll a brawn roll again of a 22.
I got a 19.
You spend the 3 tokens?
Yeah, definitely.
You kind of grit, and you're able to. Everything starts to shake, and then it smooths out again, and you can see she's already like, "Dear Gwen, this is a secret in the sand."
Yeah, okay, but where would you leave this message?
You can't look, 10.
Okay,
it's a secret.
I'm not looking. Okay, but let's say later on, when we grow up, I don't know. And like 10's like trying to figure out what to do, and I don't know, maybe like, can I roll like a brains or something? I'm trying to, I don't know, be able to give her some sort of information that she can use later.
Yeah, I mean,
know where she went.
I will say you, without rolling a brains roll, just because this is about your 4th time roll, using this power. What you've kind of noticed is that in your fleeting moments in these memories, like, you've had a hard time making like impactful changes on purpose. Everything you seem to do is on accident. But the time that you were able to change, like every time you think about when you change something on accident, it's always something that happened to you that made things change. It was always how you changed a moment in your life, essentially, instead of just doing the same thing. Like when you went back to those things with Mary's, you just repeated your memories. But in other instances, you did it differently, not just in trying to do something, but just in the way you acted.
Okay, I think I'm just like standing there, and I know this isn't really gonna work, and I'm like, and I just look at her, I'm like, oh, my sister's really annoying, but yeah, I really do miss her. And I'm just gonna go and give her a hug.
Okay. She like, when you start to hug her, she flinches a little bit because she's like afraid, and she's like, oh, you never hug me.
Yeah, I guess I just missed you. Stupid.
I missed me? What do you mean?
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Just like,
you start to feel that pain in your chest again.
Just know I'm your big brother, and I'll, if you ever need help, I'll be there for you, okay? I won't give up.
30 grit roll.
Ah! There's no way. Like,
you could explode.
No. That's a 3.
Yeah. So
add a 0 onto that.
On that moment, you instantly are sucked back. You gain and you see your mom and dad. Your dad's over you on the phone, and you see your mom is giving you chest compressions, and your dad is just like, no, okay, he's conscious now. He's conscious now. Okay, what do I do? What do I do?
I'm fine.
Son?
I'm good. I'm fine. I get up.
You see your dad's on the phone. I don't know. I guess just still send
I want to get up and go grab the phone and try and hang it up.
Okay. Yeah, your dad just kind of lets watches you hang it up. Like, that was the ambulance, Tin. We need to. What are you doing?
I'm fine, Dad. What's important is that other people are getting hurt, and you need to tell me what's going on with Double Dolly.
You see your mom goes, what's he talking about? Like, I don't. And he goes. He starts having a conversation with him. Like, I don't know. He's been talking about something about
stuff has been going on inside of the town. I know you guys don't believe me. I know I'm gonna sound crazy, but I guess I look and my clothes are probably still ripped up and stuff, right?
Yeah. And it's like, and your mom's just like, Tin, you have ripped up clothes all the time.
Yeah, but this is a little bit different. And Dad, you saw my eyes. You can't lie.
Son, what I saw was, yeah, you got a little funny looking, and then you started shaking, and then you fell down like something I'd never seen before. Like you looked like you were in a horror movie or something, like the poltergeist got you.
Can I do some sort of check or something to see if this is a lost cause?
What do you mean a lost cause? Like,
I feel like I don't know how to convince my dad to tell me the truth. So like I don't know if there's like a brains to be like, this is how you can figure it out.
Yeah, like if you want to
roll
a brains to see if you can tell if he's lying or not. You've done that before, like just to see.
I mean, yeah.
Or like I guess like it'd be opposing charm, so you can use your charm to see if like you can snuff out if he's, lying or just really dumb.
Okay. That's a 2.
Seems, it's hard to tell, but he seems truthful. I mean, like, he's your dad. You've never seen him do anything bad. You don't know he did anything bad. I mean, like you said, he's raised himself up from nothing, started his own furniture store, overcame being the laughingstock of the town.
Okay, I guess I stop and I'm like, okay, Dad, then why are all these people telling me all this stuff? And I just start telling him all the things that those people told me, that like the dude in the weird hat said about like the Tennessee's being connected to shit, and then stuff that Amy's been saying about all this stuff, and like the hilltop. I start telling him like, why am I hearing all of this stuff about you if you have no idea what's going on and none of this stuff is connected?
As you start going through the list of just kind of everything, your dad kind of sits down, your mom sits down, and as you're like kind of pacing back and forth in the living room and saying all this, they both kind of take it all in, and your dad goes, wow, sounds like a lot. Son, do you have anything to like, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but it just seemed like stories, son, like something I could read, in those comic books. But I feel like if those things would have happened, we would have heard something about it,
Dad.
Vic's still fine. I mean, I don't...
Dad! I need you to believe me!
Just then you see your little sister walk out of her room, go, why is everybody yelling?
Oh.
And your mom and dad go, I'm Dad. Like your mom scoops her up real quick, and it's just like, it's okay, sweetie, go back to bed. But yeah, you guys
scoops her up. How young is she?
Your mom's strong. You forget. Your mom's like very strong.
Okay, because I think Gwen's like 2 years younger than me. Is this like even younger?
No, this is
something?
yeah. I guess by scoop her up, I didn't mean literally. Just kind of like corrals her, like, hey, it's okay. We're just talking. I didn't mean like.
I was like, oh my gosh, she's like Benjamin Button.
Yeah, she's a baby. No, but yeah, she kind of corrals her and like is like, it's okay, sweetie, just go back to bed. It's like, why are you yelling? You're keeping me up.
I guess I was just kind of like, just be happy looking at her for a little bit, but then I'm gonna go back and focus and be like, okay, Dad, I know this sounds crazy, but I need you to believe me. Please, I haven't lied to you guys. All this weird stuff has just been happening this year, and I know it sounds crazy, but Please.
No, son, it doesn't sound crazy. I think it's, people did this a lot. You're not the first one, son, and it depends on who.
What
you
if I
hang out
can
with.
get you some proof?
Well, yeah, I mean, they got proof that the moon landing didn't happen. They got proof that JFK was, shot
Dad,
in the hill. But
can you just be my dad and listen to me? If I got you proof, will you listen?
I mean, yeah, if I had proof, I guess I would have to, right? Because right now you're just telling me stories, Tin, and believe me, I do think something's wrong with you, and I do think you should go to the doctor. You have an appointment tomorrow anyway to get your cast off. I think we should talk to him about maybe some of this stuff too. Maybe we can get you.
Dad, can you just give me like a week?
Oh.
Don't tell anyone. Just let me do stuff for a week, okay?
Well, son.
Please.
Okay. All right. You see this, not really annoyance on his face, but just almost like this worried anxiousness kind of turn over. And he's just like, okay, son, I'll give you a week, but I'm worried about you. And if you need something, you can ask me. I might not believe you, but I'd still help you if you said you needed it.
Thanks, Dad. I'll give him a dad hug. Boom.
Yeah. Gives you your dad is very affectionate though, so when you try to give him the quick hug, he just squeezes and he goes as he gives you a hug.
I'm still mad at him because I'm you're a fucking clone. But I'll still hug him anyways. I'm okay. And then I'll go to bed. I want to talk to my sister at some point later.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all
Sure. Let's check a couple things right now. Let me get back here.
We are all supposed to have 2 more tokens.
No, I already fixed that. I fixed that already.
2 more also after that.
No, you don't try to. You can get 1 to Stemosis from Skag. Thank you so much. Somebody finally cares out there. Yay. 7 to Nixon Tucker plus 8 to Pen and Mary. Woo! No! James! 7! Wait, what's going on?
To be a proper heel, you need to be unpredictable, which James Dillon is very good at.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah,
1, 2.
Keeping them subs going, babies.
Yes.
7. 1 extra to 10.
Keeping them subs going.
Wow. Evil Dead, thank you. 1 to Stamos, you're out of detention. You can start your own movie club.
What?
Yeah.
There's no law.
Look at the token disparity now. All right. Hey, y'all also look up at the score here. This is the playoffs. Y'all don't forget, if we do not win this game, this next week is the last episode. If we do not win this game, next week is the last episode. We're only up by 3 points. Please, if you're in the chat and you're just having fun, that's great. But if you can give it anyway, please do. You'll get something in return. If you give 5 good inches, then Tuck will tech up your life next week. So do what you can. Thank you so much. Let's keep going.
This arm needs to play, baby.
And don't forget, Tim's cast.
Jim Carrey.
Tim's cast might come off, so he might be in one of these games here if we keep going. Or this might be the last one. I don't know. Thank you, TX Bag. TX Bag is now signed up for a Tech Talk, or a Tech Up with Tuck, or Tuck Knowledge. Something.
People of the world,
a snip tuck with tech.
Yeah, we'll get there. And you know what? I'm hurting. I'm hurting with these tokens right now, y'all. If somebody out there just give me a couple tokens, everybody got 20 set for me.
Stamos, stop derailing this. Get back to the story.
All right. So after that, after you guys kind of all had talks, 10, you go to the doctor the next day.
I'd like to bring one of my friends.
Okay.
That's not weird.
Well,
me and Nix are in the forest.
Just
you're Tucker's
for the sake of speed, we're gonna say you didn't have a chance to. But what I do need you to roll. This is a big roll. This is whether or not you can get your cast off.
Oh, but
Oh no!
All right.
give me tokens. All right, we need
So-
about a 10-minute space of everyone giving me tokens.
The doctor kind of looks over your cast.
Solving it with a roll?
Yes.
12.
It's gonna go down every time. So this first week, it's gonna be a 30. Next week it'll be a 25. The week after that it'll be a 20, and then for state it'll be a 15 if we get there. So I need a brawn roll.
Okay, Braun. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's your best stat. So I need a brawn roll of 30 here.
Wait, but you should check tokens quick before he even tells you what it is.
Why? Wait, no!
They're pouring in.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
And well,
Right.
as long as there's no hype train, I'm fine with that. Because that would be the worst of the
Unbroken.
worst. Would be a hype train. We definitely.
Nice.
So that's one from Mindy, one from Deej. Are these all for 10? Wait.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Wow.
Yes.
4
We
from
gotta find the
TX
niche
Bag,
marker.
1 from Jamie, and 1 from Who Fruit At. So that's 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Math is fun.
Ooh. As if.
Well, now you have 20 tokens and you need a 30.
Okay.
I have what, how many tokens?
You have 20
You
tokens
can't fail.
and you need a 30. So you need to
As
roll
long
a
as I have
10.
Fucking 10. I can do it.
Drum roll.
That is a 14.
Yeah! The doctor looks at you and goes, about ready to have this thing off?
Yes, I am, sir.
Yes.
Amazing. Let me take your 16 tokens away first. Huh?
The boy is free.
Yeah.
After 5,000 years, he
I've
is
become
free.
stronger now.
Yeah, so 10,
I
we'll
can
see.
wear both sides of my jacket.
If we look up, we are leading. So if the Hogs do go to the next part of state, maybe we see 10 back behind center
Well-
as quarterback. But he might have to compete with Chad, and Chad's undefeated right now.
Chad can lick my ass.
We will see. We will see. But after you get your cast off, I believe there were 2 of y'all meeting up. So we'll just go, all of you kind of meet up at Fort Dracula. It's the week before the playoff game's coming up, and it's that Sunday. It's been a couple days since the explosion. What you've read about in the papers and things like that, it has been called an earthquake, a seismic event. Was what's happened. It said it damaged the Hilltop Club, and it's under restoration for at least a couple months. You also heard, well, you haven't gone to school, but when you go to school, they're going to tell you that Stephanie is transferred, live with her mom because her parents are separated in Oklahoma. So she's gone, and that's the story you'll get on that. Everything else, nobody even really cares about that, though. Like, that's all literally, like, on the 3rd section of the newspaper, because the front page is, Hogs going to state, undefeated. Like, it's very much back page news. Everything's about the Hogs. Everyone's about the Hogs. You guys are sitting out there kind of in Fort Dracula now, trying to figure out, what you're going to do.
Honestly, I think I'm late to the meeting. I think I'll start practicing again. So I will be at least maybe I don't know, maybe I show up halfway between.
Okay, so it's just y'all 3 in the fort there, just kind of waiting on Ken to arrive.
Nix, did you bring the box with you?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Out of character?
Yes.
Okay. Nix, what's that box?
Okay, so this is why I called you and why we needed to get together today. So I got home and on my pillow was a note from Dylan and this box.
Dylan was inside your house, your room.
I mean, he's invisible. He probably was there before too, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. He's an invisible teenager. That's just... You've seen Porky's, right? Anyways, okay. So I'm gonna open up the box and show There's one of each color here, and you guys' powers are gonna fade, according to like the note. So I don't know. I've got a booster shot for you two, and
so that means Dylan has been going back to Amy to get his juices,
and that's where he is right now. Is he's with Amy,
and we think we can trust him.
I do. I want to look at the note and see if there's like anything else written on it besides the yes or no. Like, is there like a little doodle or like anything that seems out of place that might be some sort of, Dylan and I don't have a code, but like some sort of code that he's trying to get across to me. Dylan wouldn't be.
It's like on a ripped piece of like composition paper, so it's kind of rugged on the end. You see some words have been scratched out, but they seem to be just misspellings. But it does look like it was written very hastily. Okay. But there are no doodles or any kind of codes. It just kind of looks like a very sloppy letter.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think we can trust him. I would guess that writing this note really fast, he made it look too in a rush and not trying to trick me into anything.
Okay. So we have ones for me and 10. If we run out of powers, do we just lose them or do we die? I guess we don't have time to figure that out. Huh?
No.
Oh my, I didn't, okay. We're gonna pretend that that's not even an option because I don't want to think about that.
We are gonna make sure that 10 gets his serum, and we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
I pull my flannel down off my shoulder. Let's do this.
Well, I mean, I don't have a needle.
Yeah.
Just like shove.
You just have the fluids?
Yeah.
We'll have to get needles somewhere.
They're just in vials,
Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
Maybe you can drink it.
Snort it.
Smoke it.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
I feel like if it was that easy, they would have done it to us like that.
Smoking
they would have
colors,
slipped
man.
it into our drink.
That's what the DJ smokes, right? Anyway.
Let's just make sure they're safe. Maybe we can grab something from like the nurse's office or something like that. Like some empty EpiPens or something.
Or somebody else who does drugs, right?
You know what?
Do you think we know people who do drugs?
Not ones with needles. Tucker, do you think we know? Yeah, would know people who do needle drugs?
I don't know. You guys are pretty cool, so I figured maybe you know cool
Tucker,
people.
Drugs are not cool.
Didn't you just take DARE a few years ago? Come on now.
Yeah, but everyone made fun of it, even though I took it really seriously. So I, just kind of figured that the cool kids would do
marijuana. Nah, you don't wanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Nix, stop.
Oh, somebody please save that quote of like, you think we do needle drugs?
I'm like, what do I call this besides intravenous? Because I don't think that Nix would know that. Okay, anyways.
I've never
Someone
heard
might have insulin. I don't know.
Hey, you doing needle drugs back here?
You kids better not be doing needle drugs. Hey, it's me, guys. Needle drugs.
Sorry, I derailed it. I couldn't help it. Okay, all right. So
Star Wars
Go to the
villain,
nurse's
needle
office.
drugs.
So
I
as
don't
you
know anyone who does needle drugs.
as you guys are going, there's not a nurse's office because school is closed, but you could try to break in there. You tend to walk, but before you can even like get halfway out of the thing, you see 10 walking up, no cast, tossing a football up in the air and catching it.
Oh, we should have asked 10 to get us a needle at the doctor.
Nix, his cast is off.
I'm not observant.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? Oh my, I'm so sorry I'm late. I just look.
How does it feel?
Look.
Yeah.
It feels great.
It's very sore.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna go
very
for a high,
sore,
like-
but it feels great.
High five.
Boom. Slap it. Ow. I think honestly, I'm gonna be pretty good pretty soon. Because I mean, it was just a forearm. So like, I just gotta make sure my grip is good, so that like when I throw, I can at least hold on, or if I get tackled, I can still hold on to it and stuff. But like most of it is with the shoulder, like it's the the like rotation, making sure I can go pretty far. So like honestly, my legs are still pretty.
10.
Good. What's up?
I hold up the green vial. This is more of your serum. If we don't get this into our veins, either our powers go away or maybe we die. It's not clear. But we got a note from Dylan. He dropped this off for us. So that's got to be something we do probably soon. Do you feel like your powers are fading away? Have you been able to use them recently?
Yeah, I've been able to use them. Do I feel like it's making it more difficult to use?
Yes,
or...
yeah. Like you've been having to conjure up a lot more strength, like especially this last time was your highest roll out, above table that you've ever had to make for it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Actually, now that you mention it, I guess it has been getting. My sister's back.
Where did she go?
You guys instantly, like, he says my sister's back, and you're like, when did you all know his sister, and just like, where did your sister go? Kind of is your feeling.
Sorry, you guys, I know this sounds weird, but, like the green stuff where I can, like, go back in time and stuff. Last time I did it, my sister wasn't there, and I went back, and now she is there. I know you guys don't remember that happening, but it did.
Wait, that's huge, 10. You can literally... Did Flashpoint come out at this time? I don't care. You can literally Flashpoint the timeline.
I mean, Back to the Future came out, so like...
Yeah, you could literally Back to the Future the timeline.
Wait, so that means that you can bring people back? Like Stephanie?
But people
I don't know.
that are in your memories, you can interact with.
Like, for some reason, the last couple times I've been doing it, I've been feeling like I can't like... change other people's stuff. It's like how I interacted with them or something. Like, and I would say I'll just quickly explain what has happened the last few times that I've done the green and the things that have come because of that. So it's like it's difficult to control. I still don't quite understand it. I mean, maybe if you guys have like an idea, but anyways,
Mary, when he explains it, give me a brains roll, because you've had a very similar experience but on a more spiritual plane.
Yeah.
So give me a brains roll. Try to hit a 15. Actually, I'm going to add 3 tokens. I'm going to use 3 tokens and make it an 18. Ha ha ha.
I will use 15. I will use 15 tokens to turn my 3 into.
I need more tokens.
Flashpoint definitely didn't come out. That was 2011. Crazy.
Wow, you were way off. So, taking from what you learned when you had the meeting with the water buffalo on an ethereal plane, you felt like these powers are very much dependent on the person. Like the essentially the effect of the bubble is very close to what the person can affect, right? So, like for you, although you could, get the power of an animal, you don't take the shape of an animal, you don't do anything like that. So you imagine you put that to a time travel power that it doesn't affect the whole timeline, just the people that 10 has had a real chance to be involved, like almost like he has to be a pillar of their life to be able to affect him. The only people he's had a real effect on has been his sister and you, because we went and you came back and it was a small change, but your hairstyle was different. But that means that he has a strong connection with you. So you start to put together the only lives and the only things that he'll be able to change are with the ones that he has very strong connections with.
What if I tell my dad not to invest in Double Dolly?
That's huge, though. 10.
Sorry, that was Adam.
That means theoretically you can always keep your family safe. You can always keep me safe. I guess you could always keep Chad safe if it comes down to it. Theoretically, you could tell him not to shit his pants in the bathroom, and maybe things would be very different.
I should probably tell Big Country not to pick me up, and then honestly, everything would have been great.
You'd still be a jerk if that happened, though.
I wasn't a jerk.
Didn't
Anyway,
even know my name.
Anyways, I mean, I know it now.
That's the
After
point
you
I'm
broke
making.
your arm.
Nix. Anyways,
That took you way too long, but yeah.
So like, okay, so anyways, I did the stuff. My sister's back. She's smart. I also, my dad I think my dad is definitely not lying to me about not knowing stuff about like Dolly. Like I think he might have just like given him money or something like that, and doesn't know what they're doing.
Or he's a Vic. Or he's like Vic and a clueless clone or memory erasure.
I tried to show him like the green stuff, and then that's when it happened. And then I asked him just to trust me, and he's like, "I'll help you if you have evidence. We need to get evidence or something that like this stuff is going on. Like we all have seen all of this stuff, but we don't have any like concrete stuff to be like, hey, look, maybe we do."
Nix, what's that?
It's a box with vials in it.
Oh, you're holding up that
box?
I see.
It's just drugs.
It's
Yeah, but how
yes,
can
it's the needle drugs.
does it have like a little stamp of like Dolly Industries on there or some shit?
Also,
It's a cardboard box. It's got 5 unmarked vials in it. That's it.
So, okay, all right. Well, what do all businesses have to do?
money.
Drugs.
All businesses have to do money.
So that means that all businesses have a paper trail somewhere. We just have to find it.
Okay.
Like, look at their receipts.
Sit like at a place.
Yeah, look at their receipts. So I guess we could physically try to look at their receipts, because we could try to break into the Hilltop Club, but that got pretty destroyed.
It's
So we
gonna-
probably
I think that's a dead end. We can maybe check it out, but it seems like a dead end.
Also, Amy went somewhere. Like there must be a second place. They've got to have like a second base or something here. They're making something at the freaking the forest or whatever, the national park. Maybe it's there.
Skim the note one more time. Is there any kind of hint for where Dylan went besides just to Amy?
Can't hear you.
Man, this has been a great night. Give me a brains roll of
Next.
What is my most Dylan looking dice?
The one with
I
the
feel
little
like-
glasses.
Dylan die.
I feel like
well, I wish I would have had the camera for that. I rolled a nat 20. Roll a 20.
No.
Brains roll a 20. I don't have any tokens, or I'd make it more, but nobody loves me.
You exploded! On a 6!
Wow! Explosions in the chat. Explosions in the chat.
It is
What
actually
is
super
the
feasible.
6?
It says is, but because it's my is dice.
But
Yes.
But also, before we find out the what that roll is, if you look above us, we are only ahead by 6 points. Once again, if we
want a 100
do
point
not
lead.
win this game, this is our penultimate episode, and next week is the final episode. We have a chance for 4 bonus episodes, but you have to be the ones that want those episodes. That means more commercials, more morning announcements, more Tech Up with Tuck, all that stuff. You get more of that if we can win this first playoff game. So please, if you got the ability, please give us some hype in chat and tell your friends to come in here and see what they can do. Thank y'all so much for everything.
Hype in chat. Hype in the social medias.
Hyping all the stuff. Now, what did you roll, Nix?
Well, I rolled a 6 so far.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Another
keep going.
explosion.
Far.
Keep
So
going.
Another
far.
explosion.
That's not another explosion. That's a 3. But
9.
I'm gonna use
11
my tokens from Dylan.
Dylan!
Yes.
I'm glad Stamos didn't decide that 20 means his die exploded.
Yeah, right? No, not when I'm trying to make a roll. But I should have. Sorry. So what you're able to put together from this newspaper as you kind of, I'm trying to think of the word. What's the word? Like you can see that there's indentations on the paper from something else
like
that has been written on top
What
of
he
it.
wrote right before.
Right. So
Okay.
you kind of get a pencil out of your backpack and do that little shading thing, and you can make out the words linked to school basement.
Well, I mean, we're definitely breaking into the school now.
Wait, are you
Guys,
kidding me?
look what it says.
Wait,
Okay.
are we supposed to be in school right now?
No,
Is it
School's
Sunday
closed.
or
Yeah, it's
I think
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday?
Oh.
Okay.
But wait,
Okay.
I know you're
That means-
homeschooled, but it's on Monday through Friday.
It's a new schedule, okay?
I know. I'm sorry. You
Oh,
just
yeah,
lost your friend. I know. This is a lot.
We are
I'm
not
sorry.
supposed to be there. Wait, we're going.
wait, how? It was right under our noses this whole time, Agnes lived there and they just did all of that under her nose the whole time?
You guys remember? No, you wouldn't, because why would you? But I am remembering now. Remember we did renovations in the school basement? I announced them during morning announcements.
Stop, bro.
Wait, you watch the morning announcannouncements?
Yeah.
I do the morning announcements.
Oh.
Well, hold on. I mean,
Let's
maybe-
go.
Suck. I'm just kidding.
I mean, should we go now? I mean,
Yes.
it might be better to go during school when it's like, I don't know, when there's people there. Because, I mean, they're
No.
obviously these people
wait.
are still watching
What do
us
you-
and they're like
Hold
trying
on.
to.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
What?
So, okay. So we need to go
What is it,
to
Tuk Tuk?
school when people are
Please,
there
bro.
because they have the keys to the school, right?
Oh, so we need the
Yeah.
janitor's keys.
right? But
What about the keys that we
When-
have?
is the school open but nobody's in the school?
After school.
Never. No,
When
yeah,
they're
you're
all
right.
at the football game.
Oh, that's great.
Sure.
10 just has to miss the football game and then we're good.
Well, 10
I
10
need
couldn't play this
to-
first football game anyway, because even when you get your cast off, it takes a week for it to fully get back to you. So
Okay.
you don't just take
No,
a cast
no,
off
yeah.
and then go, yeah.
Yeah, fucking good, guys. Let's go. No, I totally get it.
Also, real
Okay.
quick, 2-minute warning, y'all. We are losing.
What?
What?
What? What?
Alert!
2-minute
Alert!
warning.
Alert! 2-minute warning. Look
Why
above.
is it a 2-minute warning?
We
have
are
so
losing.
much time.
We are losing.
We
have
We
like
are
20
losing.
minutes.
If we do not win this game, then next week will be the last time you see
What?
us this year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's true. That's a true statement. That's a true statement. We need some sub sandwiches, y'all. All right, we need some sub sandwiches if you can. Also, thanks for Jamie for being first in the class. Finally.
Someone get in the cafeteria and make them sandwiches.
All right.
Someone get teched up with Tuck.
Minute 47 left.
Okay.
Minute 47 left.
We're
So
going
yeah,
to the basement.
Okay, so we're just gonna hold off until Friday.
yeah. For the sake of time, you can.
yeah.
Is there anything like
well-
you would think you'd try to do through the week specifically?
Well, what? Yes.
Get ourselves injected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna
Find
say
needles.
So let's.
hide the vials until we find needles
Oh,
safely, so
okay,
they don't
yes.
get stolen.
Well, I mean, if you wait until Friday, it's probably going to be your best chance. We can go through a little scenario trying to like steal them, but that would be tougher. So for the sake of time, we'll just say you guys kind of like let everything die down, let everybody get back excited for football. Friday rolls around. Yeah, 10. What's up?
Can we test the keys on the school that we have?
Yes, you can.
Because we have a ring of keys. I wonder if they
So
work on
during
this
the
school.
week, every so once in a while, every one of y'all switch off and try the keys on all the doors. Okay, sometimes the bathroom doors, back doors. You find that the keys don't open any doors here, but one of them does open the what's the word? The loading, like the double doors that are part of the cafetorium.
Oh, like the loading dock.
Yeah, loading dock doors. One of those keys does
Where they
operate
bring
that.
the peas in.
Where they bring, yep, and back to the hooked to the cafetorium. You do have a key, found a key that works for the loading dock gate.
Okay.
Okay.
Cafetorium. I
Double
think I
doors,
missed the
double
joke.
dollies. It's all making sense.
Yeah!
Okay.
Okay. Okay. See,
No,
I think we should.
no. That's
It's
not.
self-love. It's self-love,
We got
Stana.
1 to 10 from Friggins, and then 1 to Stamos from Julian. Thanks, Julian.
What? Is that how it works?
That's how that works. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
So we play it cool.
But I think
All
throughout the
week.
school week, we should in between classes, be testing everything we can.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Also, I think adding on top of it, remembering what Agnes said, we either let everyone know or we burn it down. So I think next, if we can get some fucking cameras and shit, and a bunch of video cameras, photo cameras from the video department. So if we find some weird shit, we can take pictures and video it. And then I don't know if we want to make some Molotov cocktails or some shit. I don't know. Planning for both scenarios. I I don't know. That's in my brain house. I don't know what that all entails, but
I like it.
yeah.
Yeah. So at some point during the week, vote. I'll go get video camera.
For one, I'll give away a hint. If any one of y'all can make a brains roll and make a 20, no helping each other, or everybody helps one person, one or the other. So it's either
sure Tuck can do it.
Everybody helps Tuck.
Okay.
We're just standing around him going, go, go, go.
So see if you go. Oh, dang it. A hype train started. Y'all, we don't need a hype train this late. Y'all chill out.
Train. Hey, train. Hey.
No, we
need.
need. Look, guys, we want the sub sandwiches, but we don't want the hype train. I don't understand how hard this is. If you look up, are we winning yet, or is South Lake still on top of us? Friggin', thank you so much, MSM Dragon. You're a great student. Jimmy Whammy in here. Jimmy, well, you remind me of somebody, but I just can't quite put my finger on it. Thank y'all so much. Looks like we are ahead, but there's still a minute left to go. Do not give up. Do not give up on the subs. Keep giving the subs if you can. Don't let us lose. We want an extra game.
Dragons are tricky.
Yeah. So, what did you roll there?
I don't know. What am I rolling for?
You're trying to get a brains of 21 because I have a token. Thank you, Julian. 21 brains.
That isn't who I intended it for.
Is it computer related?
No.
Okay. So, how many tokens do I have?
I think
you have
the
20
biggest brains
tokens
of all. I think so.
You have 20 tokens. So even if you rolled a nat
Like,
1, you could use 19 of them.
I'm curious.
Okay, so I need to use what? Okay, so I rolled a 5, so I would need 15 to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Are you gonna do that?
Yes.
You find out nothing. No, I'm just kidding. That would be so mean.
Hey, I want you guys to do a useless roll.
No, you put 2 and 2 together and realize that the vials in there can be put into the gun that Tin had.
The one that I left.
Oh.
Yeah. So
We can give it.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you had it. I didn't know you left it.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, we'll say you have it because that works for me. Yeah. So he still has it.
You put it in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I forgot. I brought this.
You've got a gun?
So
I do.
The vial.
Texas, of course he has a gun.
It's not a gun. It's like a medical
Gun, baby.
shotgun.
Yeah, it's
They
a
don't
drug
look.
gun.
Yeah,
Needle
it's a needle gun. But yeah,
Like an
so
ear piercing gun.
you think you could, and Tucker, with that roll, you also think with the empty vials that Tin has there too. You think you could, the empty darts. You think you could put the vials into the darts and administer them that way if you want to do it before Friday. So you figured that out before you would need to break in. Hey, chill out with this hype train, y'all. Look, I don't got. Oh my God, they took ahead again. Look, it's 50 to 49. It's 50 to 49.
Are you kidding me?
That is just rude.
Hey, this team is hard. They're 9-1. This is the playoffs now. This is a whole different game.
What is happening? What are they feeding these football players?
So yeah, if anybody wants to take a shot before y'all do this school adventure on Friday, now is your chance.
Yeah, I take a shot before.
What color?
I go through everything. My color, the yellow. And I
Yellow?
want to find a cow, Stamos. I want to take the shot. I want to find a big, strong cow, and I want to touch it on its head.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Is anyone else?
Yeah.
What are the other 3 colors?
There is blue, the yellow that Mary just took, red, green, and crimson, which is like a pinkish. But we don't say pink because I don't want to say they have pink eyes. So we say crimson.
Okay, I got you.
I've got pink eye.
Fuchsia. We could do anyways.
So wait,
do we have any idea? The blue, I know, is what country did. Like it is a drug. Okay.
It's the blue. Is the goo.
Is the goo. Do we have any idea what the red and the
I mean, the red's what 20 had, so probably super strength or
strength.
like laser eyes or something.
That's good.
Yeah.
And the
I'm gonna
crimson.
go to. I want to walk up to Tucker and be like, "Hey, I think you should take the green, and I want to give you the green one."
What? What? Why?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like I don't know if like Stephanie was your really good friend. I don't know if this is would do anything, but like I don't know. I just give it to him, and I'm gonna take the red one.
Wait, do you inject me?
No, I'll just
Do you-
give it to
Okay.
you. Like, so that you can decide.
No, you're
You should take it.
Tucker brings a knife
so-
to meet with Amy, and then the campaign. ends.
Are you shooting the red up? Like, are you injecting yourself with the red?
I
You're officially
think.
needle drugs.
Honestly, I want to bring the gun with me.
Okay.
With us on our adventure, so that if shit goes down, then I'll do it.
Okay. Well, so what do you do now? There's still Nyx and Tucker. Are y'all planning to inject yourselves with any of the colors?
We have no clue what the crimson one does, right?
You have no clue what the crimson one does, but you've used every color though, right? Yeah, you know what? So
Did Dylan's eyes do anything weird? Did he have a color when he used his shit?
process of elimination, you would
Right.
assume that the crimson one does the invisibility.
Dope.
Oh,
Wait,
That's
did
huge
we
to
have a yellow
have.
one?
Yellow one is
Yeah,
Mary's.
Mary
Yeah.
already
I
took
already
it.
took it.
Oh. What was the color that was coming off of Amy when she was using her shit? Wasn't it yellow?
Yeah, she was covered in black shadows but her eyes weren't yellow. She had a yellow like orb of energy from her center mass, essentially.
Okay. What if she took all of them? What
And
if we
she- I'm
turned
sure
one
she did.
person into all of them?
don't
All
know, that's a
injector
good
area.
I
idea.
don't think we're gonna see
While
it.
y'all figure that out, look above me. Looks like the Hogs have won their first playoff game.
Yes!
That's right. The Hogs are advancing, which means y'all get a bonus episode of Honor Roll, bonus commercials, bonus morning announcements, bonus everything. Thank y'all so much. We are nothing without you. That is amazing.
Bonus!
Amazing.
All things new, baby.
Everyone that is given 5 is going to get a Tuck Talk tomorrow, or Tuck Talk next week. Level 5 complete. That's another 5 to all players. I've also reached out to HR to make sure hype trains can include the GM from now. I'm still waiting back to hear that. I hope it comes soon. That's going to be okay. +1 to 10 from Mindy and +1 to Tuck from Fluid. That's going to go to me. No, y'all can give it to each other.
I asked.
You can give it to
I
each other.
said.
You can't give it to yourself.
Lame.
But yeah, amazing. Thank y'all for the late hype train. We greatly appreciate that. Although, I'll be honest with you, I wish we could have won the football game without the hype train because I'm going to have to put so many on detention. I'm going to figure out, because there's been 2 trains tonight. That's 2 trains of detention is what that is. I'm about to get a bigger board. We're going to get a bigger
It's a
board.
small town, lots of
Gotta
trains
get a
going
bigger
through,
board.
baby.
So yes, are either of you planning on injecting at this
I
point?
am going to just hold on to the 2 that are not.
Okay, so only Mary, 10, you're holding off. Everyone else holding off. Mary injected, and you go and find a cow. We'll say
We're in
during
Texas. I can find a cow.
Oh yeah, there's cows everywhere. Now the problem with, I don't know if you've ever actually been in a cow pasture. I've been in many. Is they are very skittish if they don't know you. So you're gonna need to roll. I'm guessing. Let's say a charm roll.
I've been in cow pastures.
15.
Cow roll.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're from New York. I don't know. What's
I've been
going
in
on.
cow pastures. They're very nice. They're very silly.
Hey, I'm
I
walking
raised
here.
my
But
cattle.
I'm walking here. I walk up to the cow and I say,
Hey,
forget about
okay,
a
I'm
bacon,
getting
egg,
off
and
track
cheese.
now. So roll
Hey,
a 15. Roll a
hamburger
15.
boy.
Roll a
Alright.
15.
For,
Charm.
for the image, I stand at the edge of the fence and I say, Redneck Carabao, lend your powers to me. And I roll a 1.
You see
duck flies.
the it kind of like rolls inside of you when you call it a redneck and literally starts to stampede off. It actually, the other like 5 or 6 cows start to follow it, and it's like running across the field.
Like, come on! Come back! I
There's-
want to touch you!
You see, there's just like a guy on a tractor kind of stops the tractor and
No, I want to pet. I want to. Is this a petting zoo?
just keeps driving the tractor.
I'll give you 35 cents. Oh, it's gone. Find a horse.
All right. In the same like field, there is definitely a stable that most likely has some horse stalls in it. You can try to look there.
All right.
Easily enough, a horse is a little bit more used to being around people, and isn't nearly as skittish, and they're in their stalls, and most of their heads are faced away from you. Their rears are facing out on the stall, so you can usually touch a rear, hopefully.
Right. I take a deep breath. Vehicle of my colonizers, and then I roll. That's a 3. What did I need to get? I'll use my tokens.
You need to get a 10 because it's a little bit easier, so you have to use 7 tokens.
7. I touched the horse's mass. What do I get? What do I get?
You immediately, you immediately feel your legs like swell. Now they don't physically, but you feel like them swell up, like especially like your hamstrings feel huge, and also you feel like a weird, I guess, skittishness, and you have an increased peripheral vision.
My pupils go slightly off to the side, and I go, "This is awesome!"
I run
back to 5
You start as you start running, you realize that you're running very, very fast, to the point where the guy on the tractor is like stands up out of the tractor, watching you run across the field.
And I just
Mary went from goth to full horse girl.
To full horse.
Transformation's complete. That's
From goth to Tina Belcher.
that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to make sure.
Deej is right. We have an official Hump and Dump Mary going here. Hump and Dump Mary. Okay, so you guys are now all at the school. It's Friday. Everyone's left to go to the playoff game, which we eventually win. Thank you, guys. So what's your plan? Obviously, I'm assuming you're going in through the back door, to where like you found the key that opened. Make your way in the back. You're now in the cafeteria. There's lights, but it's like the very like flood type lights that are just like up. There's no like fluorescent lights on or anything, so you can see, but it's very minimal vision, especially in the back where you're at, like in the cafeteria. Now, if you shut the loading dock door, it gets a little bit darker, but you can still see. What's y'all's plan now that you're inside?
Tuck, did you bring your radios?
Tucker does not have the radios because he broke one and he's not allowed to use them anymore.
I just, yeah.
First thing I would like to do is, before we even attempt to go to the basement, I want to go to the AV club, grab 2 cameras, some light. I just want to grab some equipment that we can. I know the cameras are gonna be big, but I want to grab a few different things so that we can record.
Yeah, so you grab
for Tuck and the rest of the crew.
You grab now your school hasn't made it to the digital world yet, so you still have VHS cameras. Now they're big and clunky, they have big cases. The biggest problem with them is, of course, I don't know if you remember this, but the motherfucking batteries. So they are huge. They're about the size of bricks. They're about as heavy as bricks. And they click onto the back, and each of them only lasts about 30 minutes. So you can carry a case, yes, but if you want to carry extra batteries, you're talking about extra weight for everybody. It just depends on how much you want to do. So
I vote we do 1 extra battery just to be safe, and whoever is carrying the case is not the person carrying the extra battery.
Okay, so you can give it, anyone can put it in their backpack.
Yeah.
So just choose somebody.
10, because he's strong and they're heavy.
Okay, so 10, you now have an extra camera battery in your backpack, and you have the case Nix, which has the 1 battery in it. So you have about an hour of filming time, and you grab some tapes. Because you're not Dylan.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So easy enough. Anything else you want while you're there in the room?
I would like to look around and just be like, does anything else look like it might be useful as the A team goes to our possible death, and we need to expose this bish?
What type of useful are you looking for? A weapon, or what type of useful are you looking for?
Something we could use, like a camera to record.
A
camera would not be.
The only other thing you can think of is that there's picture cameras, like photography cameras you could grab, but
I'll grab 2 of those.
You don't know, that's a whole different class. You don't really know how to use them. You'd have to try or learn, and they're like the old cameras with film that you like have to roll and place in, and like real film.
And like wind it up again.
Yeah.
Are there any Polaroid cameras?
Ooh. Yeah, let's say there's a Polaroid camera.
Can't fake that.
Can't fake that. So yeah, you grab the Polaroid camera, and probably got like 1 roll of film, which I think back then was like 8 photos or something per pack. But so yeah, like eight Polaroids you can take.
These. Yeah. Okay. That'll have to be it then. I want to make sure there is a light on the video recording camera though.
Yeah, there's all of them have like you have the little light attachment on. That's why the battery sucks down so quick, because the light attachment's on it. It's just a little light that literally hooks into the top by the microphone that you turn off and on with the switch.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna then head back to the kitchen because I can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything else that would be fun.
Probably have flashlights, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would assume you guys, stuff like that you could have taken with you and been prepared for. So easy
And
stuff.
did you steal your dad's gun?
No guns. You do have the one like
we do
dart
have the
gun.
weapons.
You have the dart gun. You do have the weapons, so you have a pair of brass knuckles.
A nightstick and
a nightstick.
mace.
And if you want to carry the mace, Tin would have been the only one that could carry it. So Tin would have to have the mace, nightstick,
From a backpack.
and then you have 2 pairs of brass knuckles.
You guys, we look like the LARPing party.
They seem
That's
really
our
cool.
excuse. That's our excuse.
That Fred kid seems awesome. I say, like waving the baton around.
Oh, we thought we were
whisper,
meeting
hear
in the
me.
school during the game, right? That's
Yeah.
our excuse.
Okay, where's the basement?
I do not know. We
I've
look
seen-
for it.
I maybe know where the basement is.
Because you go smoke there?
You've done cigarettes.
I
down
like
there.
know the nooks and crannies.
I mean,
Maybe.
it's pretty easy to find. I mean, there's a central staircase, and when you go down into the bottom, like where the boiler room is and stuff, that's essentially the basement. Now, you thought it was just literally just like kind of hardware, like there's the water heater, all the piping and things like that. So no one ever really goes down there.
Did any of you take the invisibility goo?
I didn't take any of the goo yet.
Okay.
Who's this? Out of everyone, who do you guys think is like the most sneakiest? I don't think I am. But like, I feel like whoever it is should maybe
Probably
do
me or
that, maybe
Nyx.
go ahead.
Yeah, one of us. Mary's dressed in all black, I'm sure, so maybe she should go first because that makes her extra sneaky.
Okay.
Actually,
Checks
I
out.
take it. I would probably actually, knowing we were going on this mission, be dressed in like all black tactile neck,
Yeah.
black like pant. Yeah, I would be
Go
like
Nyx.
dressed the costume part. I would be like, all right.
Do I still have horsepowers or are they gone?
You still have them.
Okay, cool. I was
Those
like, if not, I
suck.
would have brought some frogs with me or something.
Yeah, you still have them. Okay, so you guys go down the central staircase. Who's leading the pack? Who is the sneaky one? We decide.
I think Mary should go first since I'm carrying the
Oh.
camera.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Mary goes first.
And I'm like getting a little too into the idea of drop kicking somebody. I'm kind of like around every corner.
You've been watching too many of those Ty Bo tapes.
They make me feel awesome.
Not enough.
You guys walk down. The boiler room itself, like once you go through the door, it's very musty in there and very like humid. You can hear random like tss, like smoke, and steam letting off in the pipes. It starts to get very dark as you kind of like progress through it, trying to find like anything that's not, looks like pipes. And as you keep going around the end, you do notice that where the door was to the stairway, almost on the other end of the room, there's a supply closet, and it's the only other door you've seen.
Yeah, we should probably just open it.
Let's try to
Everyone's
be
doing hand
sneaky.
signals, and I'm like, what? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you open the supply closet, and you
From the other side of the door, so we're not like in
Okay.
the line of fire.
so you open it. Wait, you don't hear anything or see anything. As you peek around the open door, you look in. You see mops, brooms, mop bucket, bunch of different chemicals, some tools.
Are any
I
of the
watched-
chemicals neon colored?
I mean, no, they're all in like labeled. They're window
So
cleaner.
they're actually cleaning chemicals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys
Um,
ever seen Scooby-Doo?
No, 10, we've never seen Scooby-Doo.
Okay, it's this show. where
Sarcasm,
There's
yes.
4 people and then a dog, and they solve mysteries. Sometimes there's secret passages, so maybe this is one of them. So
Okay.
like pushing
Try
stuff and touching it.
I'm gonna be shoving cleaning chemicals into my backpack because they're flammable.
And I'm just going to. Ooh. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna take a broom. Or not a broom.
guy.
I want a mop. I specifically want a mop that I will be taking and I will like put in my backpack. Like
Okay.
as a
You
future
guys
weapon.
are rummaging through the supply closet. From behind you, you kind of hear, "Did you not find what you're looking for, kids?"
Boom! him. I shoot him.
With your not good. As you guys kind of turn around with a mop in your hand, Tucker putting chemicals in, Mary's kind of still jogging around doing anything, and 10, as you kind of turn around, you reach for the maces, you see Amy stare at you and go, "Oh, didn't find the right lever, did we? I figured you might be here."
That's right where we wanted you.
Let me ask you kids.
Thanks for coming. We actually were hoping you'd be here too.
Let me ask you a
Shoes
question.
on the other foot.
Hey, let me ask you a question there.
What?
How much pressure does it take to break a finger? Did you know that the same amount of pressure to break a baby carrot is all it takes to break a finger off?
I wonder how much it hurts to kill your own daughter, you freak.
Oh, but I didn't kill my daughter. Right,
you
Celine?
did.
And you see Celine walk up behind her.
No!
In fact, I can have as many daughters as I want. And 2 more walk up behind her. 2 more versions of Celine. One's eyes glow red. One's eyes glow blue. One's eyes glow yellow. And that's what we're going to call it tonight.
Are you kidding me?
This is messed up.
As if, Amy!
Gosh.
Jamie, if you're in there, don't say anything. All right, we're good.
Did we find the lever? Oh, bro! Start friggin' recording. Who gives a shit? There's fucking copies of Celine and shit, and Amy's in here. We got your ass,
I will
lady!
run out with the tapes. I'm so
We
bad.
got your ass!
Well, we'll figure all that out and more next
I got
time,
you.
next week on the Honor Roll. Hey, and thank y'all so
got
much.
you.
Because of y'all out there, because of your hype trains, your bits, and all your support, we have won our first playoff game. We are 11-0. We are going to the quarterfinals. That means you get 1 bonus episode of the Honor Roll. You have up to 3 more opportunities to get 3 more bonus episodes. Hey, did you like that commercial today? Did you like all the other commercials? Well, you're going to get another one. You're going to get more morning announcements. And if you donated 5 subs, you are also going to get a Tech Up with Tuck. So that's going to be for Jammy, Deej, TX Bag, the SAS Finest, Friggins, MSM Dragon, and Warrior are all going to get. Tuck's going to be busy this week. Tuck's going to be very busy. Thank y'all so much. A couple more announcements before we get. Don't forget that the free Forge player apps are opening up the 11th. Yes. If you want to be one of these people in these chairs and these screens next to me, then please fill out that app. Take a chance. I promise you, we are going to make sure that we take each app and look over every app. And it's you can ask these folks. It is a process, but I promise you it's a great process. Apps. It is a process that we take pride in, and that I can tell you from now being on both sides of it, the other side and this side of it, that they take the utmost care with your application. It's not just read and gone. We scour it. So please, if you know somebody that wants a chance at RPing, if you know somebody that wants a chance to play these games and thinks it looks like fun, please tell them to come out, because sometimes there's just a diamond in the rough out there and you don't even know that you're the most amazing player. And you could be. So just take a chance. Fill it out. Comes out on the 11th. Become Legend is coming up on Tuesday. But before that, we have Deej is going to be back on Monday and Wednesday. If you haven't checked out our YouTube, please check out our YouTube. We have a lot of shorts coming out. We're dropping shorts daily there. So what happens next?
Whoa.
We're going to be going into some...
The
shorts, Samo.
The OnlyFans.
We're going to be going into some more TTRPG content
YouTube after dark
as we come up here, hopefully. But please check us out. We're trying to get to 500 subs before the end of the year, or Deej will fire me. So let's try to get that done. Also, you can check us out in the Discord. Once again, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all to everybody for donating. Thank you for all the bits. Thank you for all the hype trains. Well, actually, don't thank you for the hype trains. Screw you for the hype trains. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the everything else. And I need a new Dylan. I need somebody out there. I need a new token giver, because
these are Dylan now.
My rolls are usually much higher, but I couldn't put any smoke on any of my rolls today, and I felt it. Y'all pretty much found out every lore drop possible. Anyway, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate y'all. We're gonna see you here next week, and we are gonna be who are we playing? Who's up there? The Wildcats.
I think we're here to kick Amy's ass. I think that's what we're doing.
In the air.
Or Celine's.
We don't want to kill Celine's, but we will.
We will, and we'll find out next week if you have what it takes to make the honor roll.
Drop shorts.
Bye.
Bye.